Pickles. Well, we got a lot of the floor joists on the deck. I ran out of joists, so I'm taking a break. uh, there's one over there that was here, and I had to replace it. It was too bowed. It was arched, something fierce. So I had made a few more, and then I was like, no, look at that one. And so I pulled it out and replaced it. Looks a lot better now. Especially, I mean, like, I want to take care of, especially places like this where it's going to be used more than the other places because it's right by the door, and so I'm extra careful about that. And yeah, so we got more than half. It's I'm not sure. I haven't stood up any of the posts that go up to the roof though, so this is the location, that one, and this one has either got to go on this one or this one to go up. But because of location, see if I can. I'm standing on the twisted, uh, beams. It's probably going to be this one because it's equal with the wall. So it should be fine. It's 12 inches on center, so there's plenty of room for 8-inch beam there, the post. This one, a little bit more. Oops. Oh no, I almost knocked it over. I bumped it. My little thing. It's from when I was cleaning up underneath these things. I was trying to smooth out all the dirt and stuff, and there's dug up holes, and I found it. I was like, that's so cool. Can I do like close up? Or is that it's gonna blow it out? Yeah. I mean, that's just, I just like it. That's all. I mean, that's the craziness fascinates me. Those how their skull comes together like that. I'm not sure it's what kind of an animal it is. Some kind of marmot. Yeah. So anyway, I left it over here. So what was I? I was talking about something. Yeah. Where the post goes. Yeah, it'll be here. It'll be fine. I got carrying while I'm charging. I get these things in the box of these little hex screws. It's awesome that they give you them so that in case this is the first time you've ever used it, you just pull it out of the box. There's a thing right there ready for you to plug into your thing, and then you start going. It's pretty awesome. My favorite is the deck screws that have the little star thing, but these ones are pretty sweet too. Yeah, gone be the days of the old Phillips screw and flat. I can't believe that they used to build stuff like with those. Yeah, this is the evil culprit. Look at that. Oh, that's bad. Yeah, so I even thought maybe just to get even one more further, I thought maybe I'll just pull this one out and add it to that, just because, I don't know, but I want it over here holding, the ends so that they don't move around. But I'm up, I've just got one more joist right here, and then this thing, but this thing will be equal with this. This is because it's support joist, so it'll be under the floor, but it's just, I don't know, it's not even really required, but I mean, I just want it extra strong there, you know, because I'm gonna put the little, am I not on wide mode? Yeah, I want it extra strong. I thought about maybe even, you know, where I cut it and then like put that piece in there, and then if there's left over, I may put it over here. That way it's just this location between the regular deck and the shower area and everything, and this walkway. This walkway is going to be used, you know, often, so you know it'll be come out the door, come walking down this way, and so I wasn't even sure. I mean, like, this is only 4 feet across, like from that to that, and so I thought, well, maybe I don't need them over here, but I definitely need them there because they're 6 feet. And then I was like, you know, I'm gonna put them here anyway, because you know it takes away the joists that I have. You know, I could put more joists if I didn't do that, but I used 2 of them, cut them up into pieces so that I could have these, and put them in. I want them extra strong. Also, I this time I did something a little different than over in the outbuilding. I just sort of did them as I went, just kind of, oh, here's a gap, I'm going to put one here. And I cut it to that size, you know, and so some of them were like kind of bigger, some were kind of smaller. Yeah, it didn't feel good, you know, this is less precise. So this one, I was just like, all right, I'm cutting them all the same size, 12-inch on the center, so it'll be 12 inches minus 1.5 inches, because that's the width of the 2x4. Why they call it 2, I don't know. It's just easier to say. I don't know. But anyway, it's the 2 means 1.5 inches. So it makes it 10.5 inches. Cut, and then nail them all in. So makes them extra strong, sturdy, vertical. I ran out of those Samson strong ties, and so that leaves me into the rest of them will be these little monkers. Yeah, so I've got plenty. Boom. I've got these little ones. I even considered using them, but they're really small. They're just, you know, they're nowhere near what those ones are. These are just, did that go out of focus? Yeah, they're nothing. So I got them actually for roof joists, because they're not really supporting weight, just, you know, the weight of the roof, and tie them extra sturdy, but not like heavy traffic kind of sturdy. So there you go. Yep. I don't think that there's anything else. Yeah. That's the way it is right now. So, yep, next time I go into town, I'll get more joists. I did get already, I got some extra like wood, the treated wood, to start building this little shower area, some 2x4s and whatnot. But I was thinking, you know, since I'm kind of in a good spot to stop with those, and so I was thinking I'm gonna just go ahead and start working on the roof joists up there. I've got the wood, I've got the hardware, and I've got the hope that it'll turn out okay. But yeah, I'm much more confident about the way that they're going to turn out than I was when the roof joist had to come all the way over to here. That would have been just a difficult thing. I've got these up because I'm thinking about doing a double joist here, just because it's the end. But usually you do that for floors and it's sturdy, and then at the end here as well, double joist, because you're building up, from there. And with a deck, it's not the same. So I'm kind of leaning towards not doing that. I don't want it flimsy at the end here, but people aren't going to be walking on it because it's the edge. I don't think I'm going to put a railing also, just because it's me, and I'm not going to walk off the edge. So, yeah, that's all. So I don't know that there's a way for me to, put a single, joist along the ends of these. It's just, I tried to get them, as close as I could to the rock wall, except it's climbing up the wall trying to find something. So I wanted to get him close, but I had to get it to where all of them are kind of equal, but if all of them can come close. But since the rocks are not equal, I had to pull them away a little bit, which means over here we have 7 inches away from the support joist. I got a mosquito. Get away from me. 7-inch overhang, not a problem. So yeah, that's a good thing. I like the look of it from under here. It's kind of weird because it's just high enough that it's high enough. It's low enough that I can't climb under really, but it's high enough that I gotta hop over the thing and climb around on top if I'm gonna do that. So also, before I put floorboards, I'm gonna put the other screws on these holders. One of the things I made the decision since the outbuilding, I put them all in, and each one I put all the screws in. And then every time I found that there was a mistake, I had to undo all the screws, and it was just a pain in the butt. And there were all these holes in the wood, and then I would, oh hey buddy, and then I'd have to undo them, and then I'd redo them all, and then I'd find out there was another problem, and then I had to move them over a half inch, and then it was just all these holes, and it was just a pain. So I decided, not this time. I'll do one, to attach it to this thing, and then when I decide that, but then slide it back and forth, or then this thing can slide back and forth. Make sure everything's lined up, and then put one and one, and then I've got something to hold it in place, and it's strong, but not so strong I can't undo it, because surprise. Yeah, I'm not perfect on it. So you can see where I've run out of these, and it's transitioning into those, and down there I'm alternating them on the different sides of the support joist. That way side, that side, that side, that side. Just to make it a little extra, sturdy. So I was doing these and I thought about it and I was like, oh, hey, maybe, because I always did these facing away. But then I'm like, well, what if I turn these around and so that this part here, this flange is facing that way? Because this is the lip, the ledge that could be sitting on here. And I thought, hey, that's kind of a good idea, but I don't know. If there's no instructions, and I'm not gonna take time to YouTube that. Like, I just find I have no time when I go to town. There's time to YouTube, but I have to run my errands and I have to do all my other stuff and have to Google the things that are super important. So I'm like, well, that's one of those back burner things. So anyway, it's working either way, and I like them. And they hold the piece of wood pretty good. So yeah, I like this angle over here. I was looking at it. It's kind of interesting. It's like all wood, and then it just sticks out like that. It's like, here's the house, and then it breaks free of the house, and it hangs over into nature. I don't know. Anyway, now I'm just being silly. I'll stop there.